Trouble losing weight? Need more energy? Want to improve your health? You got a fitness or nutrition question? I probably have an answer for you. Yo, what's up crew? Yuri here, welcome to the Ask Yuri show. Today I'm answering a question from Pamela, who wants to know, how do you get rid of sweet cravings? So that's a pretty straightforward answer. The way you get rid of them is you get rid of the sweets. Okay, and it's obviously in theory it's very simple to do. Practically it's a different story. So the reason, it's almost like alcoholism. You can't just have a little bit of alcohol. If you have sweet cravings, the reason you have sweet cravings is because you have a lot of sugar circulating in your system and your body is craving more of it. There could be a couple of reasons for that. First and foremost, you might have some yeast or candida issues, and those microorganisms love sugar. So if you have more of them going on in your body, then they're gonna want more sugar. So a lot of the bad bacteria, the fungus, the candida, the yeast, you gotta get rid of that stuff, okay? And one of the best ways to get rid of them is to starve them. So obviously, don't eat any sugar. The second way is to just overload your body with greens. And you really can't overload. Basically just drink a lot more greens, green juices, green smoothies, green salads, green superfood powders like our energy greens. And the reason for this is because when your body becomes more alkaline, naturally the tendency to want sugar decreases. And what was happening is you're simply readjusting your palate. So if you don't like the taste of greens, it's probably because your body, your tongue, your palate is used to having more sweet foods. So in order to enjoy these, get rid of these, okay? Actually, the third thing while we're talking about this is you can also try our all-day energy bars. Look at this. It's like a nice little commercial plug. I've been using these for months and I feel great. No, in all honesty, we developed these from scratch, and the reason we did is because we were on a road trip from Toronto to Florida, 24-hour drive. And one night we were outside of Atlanta. Our kids, it was about 9 o'clock, they were sleeping in the car. Then they woke up. And I don't know if you've got kids or not, but when they're hungry, it's not fun. So they're in the car in their car seats, they just woke up, and that in and of itself is just, reason to cry. In addition to the fact that they were starving. So we got these screaming kids, we're trying to bust through Atlanta, and we had to get them some food. But there's obviously, if you've ever driven on the interstates, there's really no good food anywhere. So all of a sudden in the distance, I see the Golden Arches. And I'm thinking to myself, wow, I can't believe I'm about to do this. And it's 9 o'clock at night in the suburbs of Atlanta. I pull into McDonald's and I get my kids pretty much a Happy Meal. And I feel, obviously at that moment I said, listen, this is kind of what I have to do, but I'm never going to be never be in this position again. And that was kind of the genesis of us creating the all-day energy bar. So when I say us, I mean me and my wife Amy. And if you want to learn more about it, go to alldayenergybars.com. So we're talking about overcoming sugar and sweet cravings, right? That's right, my nose is itchy. I don't know why. Okay, so we wanted to formulate a bar that was 100% legit and we could feel fully confident giving it to our kids. So the beautiful thing about this is that, I'm just gonna read off some of the goodies here. 14 grams of protein. Okay, 14. Most other protein bars don't even have that much protein. 16 grams of fiber. So your daily quota, your daily ideal for fiber is about 30. This is giving you half of your fiber in one day. The ingredients, chicory root fiber. Just so you know, chicory root fiber is a form of inulin. And inulin is a kind of a prebiotic. It's food for your good bacteria. So we talked about getting over those cravings. Feed the good bacteria, not the bad bacteria. The chicory root fiber can help you do that. The cool thing about chicory root fiber is that it has immense health benefits. And I go into more detail over on the website. So that's organic almond butter, organic rice protein, organic coconut almonds, organic whole grain quinoa, dark chocolate chips, organic cocoa, organic coconut oil. Oh, my nose, it's so itchy. This is so weird. Organic chia seeds, organic vanilla extract, organic ground flax seeds, and sea salt. So as you can tell, this took us about 4 months to develop. We had a lot of different samples that came back. We're like, we're not too sure. Yes, this was amazing. And the beautiful thing is that this one, we call it Choco Cocoa, which means that it's a coconut chocolate combination, but it has very little sugar. There's only 6 grams of sugar. But the beautiful thing is that when you look at the load of sugar, it's basically nil when you add in the protein and fiber, because they basically just chop it right down, because of the fact that protein and fiber is going to mitigate any kind of blood sugar response. So this is we've gone off on way off on a tangent here. It started off with how to get over sugar cravings to me talking about the all-day energy bars, but there we go. But yeah, I mean, I just believe in this so much because it's such a great bar to have on the go. If you're out of the house and you just want a little bit of that sweet thing, instead of getting a chocolate bar, this is a much better option. 14 grams of protein, 16 grams of fiber, all those amazing ingredients that I just talked about. And this is what I'd recommend if you have to have something sweet. But again, as I mentioned before, try to move away from the sweets, at least the refined stuff. Get a lot more greens in, drink a lot more water, and there we go. So I hope that answers your question. And as you know, I mean, I'm never in a straight line. When I'm talking about stuff, it's like all over the place, right? But that's just the way I work. So if you enjoy this stuff, awesome. Let me know below. If you have a question that you want answered, use the hashtag #AskYuri on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. That's kind of where I hang out. Obviously, other than my house with my kids and my wife. But online, that's where I do it. So leave me a comment there, leave me a question. I'll do my best to answer it in an upcoming video. Thank you for joining me. Talk to you soon.